Working out hard every day to be the best I can. I shift it to the right, shift it to the left, hunker down low and reach high to the sky. I got my rhythm down pat, so they say. I'm looking like a winner in every way. So when I hear somebody say, what a horse, I know they're talking about me, of course. And I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Yeah, I'm a prime example of a Tennessee walker, a high-stepping, fast-walking Tennessee talker. I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of What a Horse. I'm here with my good buddy Jerry Williams, and we're going to be in a hurry today.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome to where the 5 to 9 more than makes up for the 9 to 5. To where you check your troubles, along with your coat. And days are made, even at 10 at night. Welcome to the best time you've ever had, since the last time you were here. To old friends, new experiences, and forgotten cares. Welcome to where life moves at the speed of you. Welcome to Sam's Town Tunica Hotel and Gambling Hall by Boyd. Welcome to where you want to be.
When asked why I go with light tube, well, the answer is pretty simple. In 1946, a company was formed to provide phone systems and nurse call systems at an affordable price. That company would continue to grow. In 2000, that communication team realized the dot-com bubble would provide power, flexibility, and efficiency to house voice-over internet phone services. So they built their own platform and installed their first voice-over IP system in 2001. While Host My Calls was getting started in 1946, a year later, in 1947, saw the beginning of the Tullahoma Utility Authority. They would start providing electric power to homes and businesses throughout the entire Tullahoma area. In 1977, as more services were needed, the current building was built to provide both power and water to meet the needs as Tullahoma's growth continued. And in 2008, Tullahoma would venture into the world of fiber optics and start providing the strongest internet service in the area at affordable prices. With the history of these two companies providing dependable service, selecting Light Tube for Host My voice, text, and video to run over was an easy choice. Call today, 931-581-4411, and start experiencing great communications.
Folks, this is where you send money to help in the legal fund to combat the new proposed rulemaking that the USDA released here a couple weeks ago. This is tax-deductible donation as fast as a 501c3, and be sure to put legal fund on your memo line, as this guarantees that your money goes exactly where you want it to go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Few announcements. Walking for Cancer is this weekend, June 14th at Champions Arena. Call Connie Allen, 931-684-5915. The judge will be Renee Carlton. Showtime's 5 p.m. Shelville Tennis Club is June the 20th, Bedford County Ag Center. Call Allison Smith, 931-607-2680. or Ricky Richardson, 931-492-0188. Judge will be Link Webb. Start time is 5 p.m. Saturday, June 21st, will be the Performance Horse Auction behind the Sheba building in the arena. Start time is 10 a.m. You can contact me, 581-4411, or you can contact Jerry at 931-224-4191. want to make a special announcement, and that's the Christmas in July, strictly cash, 100% night of the show. The trainer that brings the most horses in the padded division will get $1,000. Same for the flat shot, $1,000. Person that brings the most horses. Thursday night, they're going to have a canter class, 500, 300, 200, 100, 100. The last class Friday night will be a specialty. We'll pay 1,000, 500, 300, 250, and 200. So, a lot of stuff going on in the walking horse industry. Now, I do want to talk about the sale that we're going to have on the 21st. We've got some great horses. Consignment fee is $125. The commissions will be split with the trainers, which I don't know if that's ever been done before, but we're going to do it. And right here is a couple of horses that we're going to be entering into it. Jesse Dotson is sending us a couple.
Jesse Barnes.
Jesse, that's right, Jesse Barnes. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Jesse, I apologize to both of the Jessies.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
That'll work.
But let's show these videos of these horses that Jesse Barnes has got. They're pretty nice horses. Now this one right here is I'm Simply Perfect.
That's a nice horse right there.
Hey, Jesse's bringing some good stock. Now he's not bringing just anything. He is bringing some good stock. This one right here, if I'm not mistaken, is a show pleasure horse. And I believe it's 5 years old. Right there he is out in the pasture working. That's Jesse riding him. I've only got one problem with this. We did this on some of Billy Morgan's that he was bringing, and people went out there and bought both of them. Good part, he's got one in on trade that he thinks he's going to bring. But the rule of this is, someone wants to buy your horse, you sell it.
Yes.
I mean, period. Right here is one by Starve Ritz called. Now this
Jesse has some pretty good horses.
Hey, Jesse is doing
does a good job.
Good job.
He done a real good job.
A real good job.
I'm gonna tell you, this will be a place where you come and can bring some good horses and sell them, and somebody can buy some good horses.
That's fact. I mean, it's showtime, people. Time to stir the pot and get to moving.
Yes.
Now we're going to we're going to talk about judging for just a minute. I spent a lot of time on the phone with a gentleman asking me one thing then another about judging. Judging's opinion. Everybody's got one.
Yes.
However, when you're watching a class and you see someone going around and they're bouncing up and down on the saddle, there ain't no way that horse, they can convince me that horse is level and smooth. It's not. And when judges time anyway, it's a reflection on everybody. And this is what I mean by it. It harms the trainer. It demeans his ability to train, which to me is an insult. It devalues the horse, which is not right. And it hurts the industry.
Yes, it does. Jerry, me and you talked a bunch of times about different things and stuff like that. You know, I think a judge should judge a horse and don't care who's on that horse's back. I think if somebody pays their money to show in a class, they should watch that horse and give that person the respect to watch that horse when that horse comes in front of him instead of turning his back and look behind him. I mean,
that's true.
You know, if you pay your money like everybody else pays their money, you should have the respect that judge watch your horse when he comes in front of it.
At least do that. Well, I will say this though, and I don't want to throw rocks at anybody because I know, and I've tried to put myself in a position that if I was out there in center ring, that's not easy. It's by no means am I saying it's easy. But what I'm saying is, in a roundabout way, is you put a trainer out there judging, the pressure on that trainer is enormous because his livelihood is in this industry. As an industry, if we want to get better, and this is my opinion, and move forward, we need to come up with a judging system to where people are trained to judge. And I don't want people to say, well, Jerry, it's not that easy. Yes, it is. I've got 2 sons. One of them, it took him 2 shows to tell me our problem was not an abused horse. Our problem was the people out there judging them.
Yes.
It took my youngest son 3 shows before he said the same thing. Now, these 2 boys had not been around horses like I had. So people can't say you cannot train someone to judge. We got an animated horse that shows how they're supposed to go. Following those directions is not that hard.
Well, we train people to be DQPs, and they can't show horses.
Right.
So how can you can't train a person to be a judge?
That's it.
They don't show horses. And I mean, the inspection is doing a wonderful job. I mean, they are doing
inspections are going great right now.
Going great.
They really are.
They're doing a good job. And I mean, the person that's over that division doing a super job. So whoever over that judging division, they need to step up.
They need to do it. I'm going to point this out, and then we're going to go on to something else that's very crucial. According to my numbers that I received, we've got 88 licensed show judges. Now, this is just the show judges, not the other HIOs, just show. If my count's correct, 63 of them have been used in the last 5 years. 7 are used more than the others. 22 have been used 5 or more times. 21 have been used 2 times or less, and 25 have never judged the first show. Now, they paid for their license, they took the test, they passed the test, they was ready to judge, but they have not judged. Now, I will take that back. There was 3 that I got to judge when we had 10 judges.
Yes.
But those 3 have never judged another show. And one of them is a constant person in center ring, Callaway Dial.
Yeah.
If anybody knows a horse, that man knows a horse.
That's right.
He knows how to judge. And Sid Baker.
Yeah.
I mean, Sid Baker works his own horses, very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And then Vicky.
Yeah.
He was there. And this is what I'm saying. If we're going to do this and you're going to be successful, it's got to be fair for everybody, because our horses, all of them, are valuable animals. To tie one down under a horse that is not level or high in one side or skipping in the back or hitching or whatever, it hurts everyone, the industry, the trainer, and the horse. So I'm going to let everybody just work on them numbers. And now we're going to move on to something that is, I got a call from a gentleman that said, we need something to show actual facts of what went on in Columbia, Tennessee. So we're going to start out, and let's do the video. I want to show the video, the first video, with the audio. Let it.
Do you mind being on video?
Yeah, I do. So get the hell out of my face.
Well, I'm not in your face, but well, they're right up there if you want to call them. But if you don't want to be videoed, you're welcome to leave.
He got in that lady's face, video. She said she didn't want to be videoed. So what did he do? He said, "You don't want to be videoed, leave."
Leave. That's right. And that woman there comes to every one of the horse shows that they have. A big supporter of the horse shows.
Yeah. Well, this is the kind of stuff that they do to try to provoke, and they keep pushing it. So if we go on, here is another video of him discussing the same lady.
So this lady just called us disgusting. I will leave it at that.
Be careful. Be careful.
Well, she called me disgusting in public, so I'm just letting people know because the mic didn't pick it up.
Now, if you listened real well,
Yeah.
you will hear someone behind him saying, "Be careful." In other words, be careful what you say.
That's right.
They want people to believe that they were the ones under attack.
Yes.
When they constantly went around intimidating, harassing, doing anything they could to cause a problem. And that just made it worse and worse. And right here's a little video of him, and we'll tell you, just listen real close, and you're gonna see exactly what he said.
Don't get slapped. Oh, I wouldn't mind being slapped.
See what I'm saying? I mean, he don't mind intimidating. He doesn't mind being slapped. It's all about the money.
That's right.
That's all it's about. It ain't about the horse. It ain't about anything else. It's about the money and what he can get out of it. And it went on. He was videoing little kids. He was videoing little girls. And a father told him, said, I do not want you to video my daughter. Now, that's what he told him. It was very plain. It wasn't harassing. He was just telling him, I do not want you to video my daughter. My question is this: why was it so important to him to video a little girl?
That's right. You know, to me, if you tell somebody don't video you, you got that right to tell somebody don't do it, and they can't, and they should not do it. I mean, if you go live anywhere and somebody say, hey, don't video me, you got to move that camera.
You should.
You should move that camera.
It's kind of like Clint Say used to video these little girls. It was brought up in a deposition now about him videoing little girls, and his answer was, well, I don't put them out on Facebook and YouTube. Then why in the hell are you videoing them?
That's right.
I mean, why you want to video them? There's a reason. Now here it is with the father telling him, don't video my daughter.
Sir, we're evaluating them and they're separate.
Fair warning.
Was
My daughter's in this class.
okay.
And do not put your camera on my daughter.
So I have fair warning for you, sir. Is she in public?
It don't make a damn
Oh, actually it does.
Stop, sir.
Are you telling those guys not to video?
Stop, sir. You put that camera on my daughter.
Yes, sir.
You might as well get ready.
What's your name? What's your name? No, what is your name? What is your name? Because I will go get the sheriff right now. I will go get the sheriff right now. All right, can somebody go get the sheriff for me? Stay here.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The gentleman started to walk off, and he wasn't having that.
Having that. That's right.
So people want to say that the people in the walking horse industry caused this? No. A man wanting to video a little girl caused the problem. It wasn't done by one of the horse show people. And that's what really gets me. Everything they do is about them making money. So let's go on to another one, to where he is in the ambulance talking about his major abuses, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Let's go to the ambulance.
So Justin and I are both in the ambulance. So yeah, we're yeah. Anyway, gonna be okay. Nothing's broken. One of the EMTs said my nose looked a little crooked. I'm like, my nose is always crooked. So
No,
yeah.
Yeah, he said it's always been crooked. But here's the deal. They put that out there, and then they went out on Facebook and YouTube, started telling everybody how he had to have reconstructive surgery. Well, I videoed reviewed one of their videos that they have just done this week, and he didn't look like he had had any reconstructive surgery. He was in their studio producing another video where they told more lies. And it's strange to me, Jerry, and I'm just being plumb frank. If you're gonna tell a lie and try to mislead somebody, it's kind of dumb to show proof that you're lying.
That's right. You're exactly right about that.
And that's what they did. They put the proof out there that they were lying about the horse. Now I want y'all to watch this video and watch it close, because it tells a story. Let's go to the horse when they first bring it in.
He came in through our buyout program. He was diverted from the slaughter auction, and he came in with these horrible looking shoes on, which if you look at the radiographs, there's like 65 nails in here and a big glob of lead.
All right, now that right there, and then they show about the pads, but if you looked at the horse, the horse was drugged.
Yeah, the horse sedated.
It's very, very obvious that the horse was drugged. All you got to do is look real close at the horse, and it was sedated. But then she points to the package that the horse is wearing. Let's show the picture of the package, because this is what really gets me. The package is built by adding pads.
Yes.
One pad right after another. And it reaches the point to where you've got a bunch of nails in there, because you'll pull some out and some don't. But they've got one that they're showing around that's even got nails. Now look, got nails going upside down, down. Some of them are not even in the foot,
yes,
but they're showing it. And plus, in a horse's foot, 6 nails is all that ever goes in.
That's right. 3 on each side of that horse's foot. That's all that goes in that horse's foot. All the other roofing nails that you'll see is in the pad that goes down to hold the package on.
Yep. But
and that's it.
They want people to believe that it's in the horse. I mean, and that's what really gets me. So let's go to the last video we're going to show, and then we're going to talk about this, because this horse, they trailered it. Now this is the one
he's
that
a sweet
they got
boy,
in there.
and we're just really thankful that he's here. Without donations, we wouldn't be able to say yes to buy out horses like this. Easy, bud, easy. And we need donations so we can say yes to horses when we find out about them.
No trouble walking. Plus the fact they have loosened or tore up part of his shoe. Part of that package is under the foot.
Yes.
Which is causing him to walk different. But it really gets me that they want everybody to believe that this horse was all that abused. I've seen this stuff too many times. Now, you watch this horse come off. This is what gets me now. He's lame. Remember the lady, the veterinarian, sitting there talking about how lame he was. Well, here he comes. Now, he's lame, but if you notice, he's not sedated now.
Yes.
I know, lots of water.
Now, look, if you look at his left foot, that pad is still loose on the bottom of his foot.
I knew he'd do that.
Now, is that horse lame?
That horse not lame, and I can tell you something else. If you look at that video right there, that horse, when they had him in that other video, they had him where he hadn't had no water, and he was ganked side, and his sides was pulled in, looked like he was a lot thinner. That horse, when he come off that trailer, was in a lot better shape right there than he was in that video when they had him sedated.
I know. They use trick after trick after trick to try to influence people to send them more money, more money, more money, just like Clancy used to. Clancy had a horse called Ice Glimmer that was over here at Black Anvil Riding Academy for a couple of months, 3 or 4 months. And Clamp came and got it. We had videoed the horse over there, feet and all. About 2 weeks after that, he had that same horse out showing how rough its feet were, which meant to me one thing. That horse hadn't been in training. It had been over at the Black Anvil, which is a riding academy for young ladies, which he got ran off from. But now this horse, his feet are all messed up. Who did it?
That's right.
It wasn't in training. It was in Clancy's care. And I know that Cat Died didn't do it. She was talking about how sweet the horse was. But as soon as Clancy come and got the horse, then the horse's feet got rough. I mean, hey.
That's the same kind of symptoms with this right here, with this horse right here. You know, they ain't show no video when they first bought this horse.
Nope. Right
here. But now all of a sudden, after they had this horse over a month's time, now they want to show video of him and his feet and his shoeing and all that stuff.
Well, I will say this to everybody out there. If you're looking at doing anything with Horse Plus, you need to research them. You need to know that they started out in California. There was reasons they left California. There's reasons that eventually they will leave Tennessee.
Yes.
But that is it. That's the end of it. I want everybody to know, if you're going to deal with them, research them first.
Looking for that perfect horse to suit your wants and needs can be very exhausting and discouraging. But once you find that certain horse, it all changes to joy and excitement. That's why the best place to look for your dream horse is the Equine Performance Horses sales site. We have a lineup of some of the best horses being offered for sale in the equine industry. Whether you're looking for that perfect trail horse, an extreme cowboy mount, or a winning show horse, find the one you desire at Equine Performance Horse sales site. Put a smile on your face, laughter in your heart, and fun in your life by visiting equineperformancehorse.com and find your next mount. To discuss a specific horse, call 931-224-4191 or 931-581-4411.
Hey Tennessee, Ross Chastain here, the guy who likes to smash watermelons on the front stretch at Nashville Superspeedway. But you know what I never smash? Safety rules. Racing's all about control, and the same goes for life on the road. So use your melon and don't mix drinking and driving. It's like trying to race with a busted engine. Be a pit crew hero, and if you've had a few, pass the keys to a sober friend, because we're all racing toward a safer Tennessee, and we want you there at the finish line.
Folks, this is where you send money to help in the legal fund to combat the new proposed rulemaking that the USDA released here a couple weeks ago. This is tax-deductible donation as fast as a 501c3, and be sure to put legal fund on your memo line, as this guarantees that your money goes exactly where you want it to go.
Welcome back. We're going to go to the fun show. It was good.
Yes.
Real good. A lot of good horses. Right here, Baden Bougie, Drew Grave for Jansen Patterson. I tell you what, we've talked about it. He had another wingling that won this weekend.
Oh, yes. When he got in it, he went in head first.
He did.
And went to the top. I mean, he bought some good horses.
He just said, hey, open the door, I'm coming in.
Yes. I tell you, Drew have got a bunch of good horses that he shows.
Yeah, he's got a barn full. Right here, Sideline in Kendra Myers. Country Pleasure, Amateur, Western, Reserve. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, a lot of times, I'd rather have the reserve horse than the first one.
Oh yeah, me too.
And that happens a lot. I mean, for me. I've even seen some the other night. I watched the 3-year-old stallion class. And Mr. Derrickson was on one that I thought was just Thomas.
Oh yeah.
He was on one. Just like right there. That 4-year-old Marion Gilding class, Ladies Privilege, outstanding horse.
You're exactly right. Thomas, he's doing a real good job.
He's doing a real good job.
A real good job there.
I know Missy and Tim are happy with him. Right here, spotlight on Jose and Bill Calloway from Bob Adcock.
This horse here, every time you see him, he get better and better. I mean, he's a top horse.
I'm thinking that celebration time, you may see him step up.
Oh yeah.
A division and go for it, because he's that good.
He's that type of horse.
And I love this one right here.
Yeah.
Malone. Getting the walking done, ain't he?
That's another talented 2-year-old right there.
Sure is.
That 2-year-old class is gonna be a good 2-year-old. There's a bunch of 2-year-olds out there you haven't seen yet.
I know.
They're showing.
The Country Commander and Jerry Gray.
Yeah.
Jansen Patterson. You're going to hear his name a lot during celebration.
Oh yeah,
I
you
believe.
will.
Unless he sells a bunch. Getting it done.
Yep, he is. That's a good horse.
Right there's a kingpin. And here's another.
That's another real good horse. Been a good horse for a long time.
Hey. He gets up there and walks.
He have won himself a bunch of ribbons, a bunch of blue ribbons and reserves all over. He always been in the top.
Oh yeah, he's up there in the top every time.
Yeah.
Here's Dorel.
That's another nice, real nice horse right there. Samantha does a good job.
She does.
On riding that horse.
Rides well.
Yeah. It's Virginia. She's a real nice person. Good person for the industry.
Right here's Jen Slangblade and Becca Tate, Jansen Patterson.
Yep. He got them in all different divisions.
Yep. You name it, she's got them. Right here, Rhythm Nation. I like that name.
Yeah.
That's a nice name. I don't know who came up with it, but it was a good name. Robert's having a good year.
Yeah. Jeremy Bridges named that horse. That horse come from down in Talltown, Mississippi. He the one raised
right?
that. He the one
Who
raised that.
named
Jeremy Bridges.
Oh. Rhythm Nation. Nice. Tijuana Charlie and Drew Graves. Jensen Patterson.
That's another nice one.
Tell you what, he's got a bunch of them now.
He does.
He didn't take no back seat when it come to buying horses.
He didn't.
Jose's Limitless.
This is a real nice filly right here.
It is. Real nice.
I'd say she'll take the place of her mom.
Yep.
And you'll see her for a long time in the ring getting blue ribbons.
Well, she's got that walk like her mother. Mm-hmm. Now that's fact. Molly goes after them mares now.
Oh yeah.
Right there, a home run by Ted and Lakeland Matthews. I was tickled to death for this young lady.
That's another nice horse.
Yeah, it is. Real nice. Right there's the Char Queen. That right there is one heck of a mare, buddy.
That is a good mare right there.
She is a piece of work. But BB is a good jockey now.
Yes, she is.
She is. Right here is Joe Pod, Harper Lawrence. I tell you what, that young lady can ride that horse.
She can ride him. And I tell you, Shane is doing a good job.
He is.
With them horses.
A lot of these horses, he's working himself now.
Yeah.
Doing a real good job.
This right here, watching Shane with these horses, make me feel like back in the olden days when them amateurs used to take them horses and work them themselves.
Dark Rain. right there. You got that 15-2 and under
Oh, yeah.
pony class, either one. Taylor does a great job.
Yeah.
It's a walking piece
He
of work
is.
right there. And right here is Fistful of Dollar. Drew Grays for Jansen Patterson. Low Pleasure 5 and under winner.
That's a nice horse too.
Extremely. And look at you, Megan Hammond for Shamrock Farm. Mike's tickled with this, and this is stout.
Yeah.
Very stout. And here, I Sing Dixie. That's a good mare.
Oh, that's a real good mare. We got a set of good mares that's out there right now.
That's fact. This industry, when it comes to quality horses, we've got a lot of quality, real good quality from top to bottom. And a lot of these classes are tight. Uptight Jose and Bruce McDonald, Bruce and Robin McDonald. That horse has been a winner for a long time.
Yes.
But that right there is the reason why. He's just steady walking, steady getting it done.
Well, these horses have come so far. You know, if you look back 20 years ago and compare the horse 20 years ago to the horses today, I mean, these horses, are real superstars.
That's it. And there's Joe Paw.
Yep.
Amateur owned and trained specialty winner.
Shane is he is having fun with these horses now.
Well, I think he's having fun with these horses and his grandkids.
Yes,
that's where his fun is.
I talked to him yesterday. He come by my barn yesterday, and he was just having fun and just all about them horses now, and helping everybody else out.
He's highest honor, Tim Smith for Jansen Patterson. There's another great reserve horse.
Jansen is spreading around the different trainers now, and that's,
That's it. That's what you want to do.
And that's what you want to do.
Right there's awful nice.
Yep.
Tell you what, these 3-year-old divisions, Thomas Derrickson was on a good one down there in Belfast.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Here's Mr. True Blue and Allie Joe Jacobs for the Jacobs family.
That's a good horse right there.
Tell me about it. That's a 4-year-old world champion, world grand champion in the canter class.
Now, to me, this is just me talking.
Yeah.
I think this one here will win the pony class.
Very well could.
It'd be tough.
Could.
This is a good horse. Her and that horse goes together.
They go together good. Right here's I'm Big Enough.
That's another good pony right there.
Hey, you can't count none of them out. And that's it in a nutshell. There's your current world grand champion pony, youth pony.
That horse there, like I said, like a sewing machine. When you look at him, I mean, he ain't doing no wrong.
You got a bunch of them out here that, I mean, here the competition is so tough. A keen thing. Bob Adcock. It's a good one.
That's a good horse right there too.
Tell me about it. Bob ain't got a bad horse.
No.
If he's got a bad horse, it was because it was overlooked.
Yeah.
But they didn't sell it. Bob's good for the inners. He's just a super good guy. Gets it done, buddy. Gets it done.
He does.
And that's all that matters. Up, you're up.
Whoa,
we got another. Either. We got to go to Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you in such a hurry for?
I don't know why you want to jump the gun.
Okay. We in Columbia now. Right there's L's predictive storm and Allie Joe Jacobs. That's your Tweeba Youth Medallion Performance Canner winner. Don't be surprised if you don't see her on True Blue in a Canner class. That girl's open for anything, buddy. She gets it done too, doesn't she?
Yep.
I want to thank Jake while we're doing this because he is helping us a lot over there at the Sheba Arena.
Yes.
He helps everybody though.
Oh, Jake's a good guy.
Beach Bum Bruce. Now this is Brent Grider in the saddle, but that's my buddy Bob Roach's horse.
Yeah.
He made a good show.
Yeah, that's a nice horse there too.
Got that slow walk, good gait, level, smooth as silk. And here's Switchblade. I tell you what, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm saying this pony division is wide open. I just don't know how she's going to show against herself.
She might ride one way and get on the ride the other way.
I'm going to tell you, I told Jake, I said, now Jake, don't let her get in there on both of them at the same time and stand up on her back. Because she would flat try it. No fear, Allie. These kids up on the youth, our youth division is great. For the industry.
They are.
It really is great for the industry. Either any way you look at it. Columbia had one of the best shows that I've seen in a long time.
Yes, it did.
They really did. And here's Feeling Tipsy and Ryan Gannon for Sherry Roberts, your park performance winner. That's a real nice horse.
Oh, that is a real nice horse.
Now let's take a look at our blue ribbon winner coming around on his victory ride, 809, Feeling Tipsy and wearing the blue. Ryan Gannon making the good blue ribbon ride for the
Feeling Tipsy.
Van Buren, Missouri.
Must have had a shot of Ryan.
Yeah. That's a good horse right there.
Yeah, it is. Beautiful too. Beautiful horse. I tell you what, excuse me, this one right here is going to be something else.
Oh, yeah.
I know Kathy is tickled pink with that horse.
That's Kathy Baker, the owner rider from Lewisburg of Jose's Havana Nights.
She knows she's got a good one.
Yep.
Riders on the 5-year-old mares and gilded.
That is a nice horse.
Sure is. Right there, Born a Maverick. I love this horse.
Yeah.
But heck, I'm fickle when it comes to horses. I love them all. I just love some more than others.
Now let's take a look at our blue ribbon winner coming
That right there just gets your attention when he comes in.
Yeah.
But a blue ribbon winner here tonight in Columbia to Spring Jubilee, that's Bob Adcock, the owner rider from Lettuce, Pennsylvania.
From Pennsylvania.
That's a good horse, a real good horse.
Bob's a Yankee, but I like him.
Cole
Cole Hahn and Alejo Jacobs.
Family, Murfreesboro, home entry. Cole Hahn and Alejo Jacobs to the blue. Now let's take a look at our blue ribbon winner.
I tell you, that young lady rides some good horses.
And she does. She really does.
Of the judging panel for the blue ribbon.
Good rider,
across
too.
the board blue ribbon selection for Cole Hahn and Alejo Jacobs.
She gets into all of it, barrel
Yeah.
racing, you name it, and she wants to do it.
Winners of the Cliff Lofton Junior Exhibitor class here at the 74th Columbia Spring Jubilee. Shade of Jose.
There's Shade of Jose and Tyler Balcom, Open Specialty Championship winner. Tell you what,
Tyler Balcom on
and right there,
Shade of Jose.
watch him in the amateur division.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Buck will be
Oh, let's take a
riding
look
him.
down at Shade of Jose. That's Tyler Balcom riding for the Blues, wearing it proudly. Owners Buck and Donna Buchanan in Vance, North Carolina. A Shade of Jose.
Good horse.
He's a real good horse. He was reserved 124 in the World Grand Championship class in the amateur
Yeah.
division.
A Shade of Jose and Buck Buchanan, 416 is second.
Looking good. Looking good.
Looking real good.
Mayor Bill, the name.
And there's Mayor Bill and Kim Lewis, George and Kim Lewis.
Alabama. Kim Lewis
That right there is, in my opinion,
makes a happy ride.
one of the number one walking horses around, simply
Yeah.
because what he has accomplished from being a stake horse, now he's part performance horse,
Yeah.
open competition,
All right, let's take a look
Amateur
at a happy
competition.
Ride. That's Kim Lewis showing us Mayor Bill of the blue in the class for amateur riders on park performance horses. George and Kim Lewis, they're on a Mayville,
and
Alabama.
Kim Lewis is one of the finest ladies
Oh, yeah.
I know. And she's just a good Christian lady.
Wilhelm.
And here Wilhelm, I tell you what, I haven't seen anything I don't like about this horse.
Oh yeah, that horse has a nice horse.
You don't see him in that 4-year-old stake class.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He can get it done.
Yep.
All right. We got to go straight to commercial.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Good job. Well, he's slow.
This place, where you grew up, where your memories were made, and where your dreams were born, where your neighbors stop to say hello, and where you're always welcome to stay a while.
Yeah.
Where your Fridays are spent under the lights, and where Saturdays are made for the water. Where you can feel good about a hard day's work and take pride in a job well done. Where small business makes a big impact, and home is always a sight for sore eyes. And where the best things in life, well, the best things in life are the little things. Tullahoma Utilities Authority. Power in community.
The Tennessee Walking Horse is rapidly becoming the horse of choice when selecting a great ride for the family. If you're looking for a smooth, easy ride on the trail that will take you through hills and streams or an obstacle course competition, the versatility of the Tennessee Walking Horse will stand out by showing its willingness to learn and its smooth, easy, steady gait through the course. If it's a competitive show horse you're looking for, the Tennessee Walking Horse is the perfect family horse by young and old. Whether it's flat shot or padded performance classes for an amateur adult or youth, a walking horse is the horse of choice. The Tennessee Walking Horse is perfect for every equestrian division. Also, remember one simple truth.
If you ride one today, you'll own one tomorrow. That's a fact.
Folks, this is where you send money to help in the legal fund to combat the new proposed rulemaking that the USDA released here a couple weeks ago. This is tax-deductible donation as fast as a 501c3, and be sure to put legal fund on your memo line, as this guarantees that your money goes exactly where you want it to go.
More of What a Horse coming up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, we're going to go to Belfast. That was our last show, and that was, you know, for the storms, the rain, they still had a pretty nice
little show over there.
I mean, they was up against the elements, but the track was not great, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And they had some real nice horses.
Oh yeah, they did.
So. Right there is Jake Ryan and Harley Lawrence. I thought that girl just put on a show.
Oh yeah.
She walked the whole time, got it done, made a great show, I thought. And I like a bay horse.
Oh yeah.
I do. I can't help it. A bay horse is right down my alley.
That's a nice little horse right there.
Yes, it is. Real nice. Right here, Show Pleasure Amateur Reserve winner. What was good about that is the crowd got behind her.
Yes.
And just so people know, this one right here is going to be in the auction.
Yep. That's a nice horse.
He may not sell, but he's going to be in there because I think he's just, and he's only 5.
Yeah.
And that is one natural back end.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing. He was doing that when he was a baby. Amber did a super good job too.
She did a real good job.
Right here, Woman of Honor and Blaze Picard for Larry and Elsie West. Your 3-year-old Marion Gildy winner. She put on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Let's take a look at our Blue Ribbon winner.
Elsie and Larry were awfully pleased with that. Tijano and Aubrey Smith for Larry and Elsie West. This young lady has only been showing, well, she showed some last year, but she got a late start, but now, look at the way she sets the saddle.
Oh yeah.
Sits up in the saddle good and straight, and she rides. She's as sweet as she can be. Good young lady. She put her brother on the sideline, though. He didn't get to show. Right here is Country. Mickey McCormick for Taylor and Floyd.
Mickey McCormick on Country, THF to the blue.
Floyd, Mike told me, said that this one was a little late bloomer.
Mickey McCormick is in the
Pretty good there.
Yeah. I'm gonna say these horses done pretty good to say the track that they was on.
Yeah. Right there's Joe Paul. Now, buddy, she put on a show.
Oh yeah.
She made her grandfather proud. 'Cause he went in there and he flat walked a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
I love to see these youngsters do good
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
me too.
She sits. Well, I've noticed these. Most of your youngsters, they sit up in that saddle and
yeah.
ride. There's Shane.
Shady O'Grady.
And right here, Shady O'Grady and Dan Waddell for George and Kim Lewis, your 2-year-old stallion reserve winner. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the caliber of that
Yeah.
horse right there. To me, that's picture perfect.
Oh yeah.
All right. They had a good show.
They had a good show. Mm-hmm.
You couldn't, under the circumstances.
Yeah.
Because when I drove over there, it was coming a flood.
Yes, sir.
And when I got there, it quit, but it was still, pretty bad. Remind everybody this Saturday, June 14th, Champions Arena. Call Connie Allen, 931-684-5915. Walking for Cancer. Judge Renee Carlton. Then the 20th, the tennis club out of Shelbyville. It'll be at the Ag Center. Call Allison Smith, 931-607-2680, or Ricky Richardson, 931-492-0188. Judge will be Link Webb. And then Saturday the 21st, Performance Horse Sale, both flat shot and performance.
Yes.
And we're looking for some good horses if we don't sell them all before the sale.
Uh-huh.
I told Jesse told me, he said, I'm gonna send you these, and I said, well, what do you do if someone wants to buy them? I said, you sell them.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to buy your horse, you sell it. I don't care if you told me you bring in 10 and you sell 11 out of your barn. We want to stir the pot and get people interested in the walking horse.
You're exactly right.
Best way to do it, have a sale and let people buy them a good one.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Well, other than that, I will see everybody at the Cancer Show. You gonna be there?
Yes, I'll be there.
All right. Jerry and I'll see y'all at the
We'll
Cancer
see you
Show.
over there.
Or if he don't see you, I will.
Be safe and good luck.
And see you next week. Have a good weekend.
Working out hard every day to be the best I can. I shifted to the right, shifted to the left, hunker down low and reach high to the sky. Got my rhythm down pat, so they say. I'm looking like a winner in every way. So when I hear somebody say, what a horse, I know they're talking about me, of course. And I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Yeah, I'm a prime example of a Tennessee walker, a high-stepping, fast-walking Tennessee talker. I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Beat, start talking.